Guys, welcome back to another Get Ready With Me. So today we're going to be doing another fall look. I'm really enjoying doing these fall looks. So again, it's another look. I don't know whether it's going to be the last look with the Ensley Rain Light in Your Eyes. I think I want to do another look again tomorrow. Right, let's get everything out that I need. It's in this basket here. I leave them in here because then I know what products I've used, and then it's just easier for me to write in the description. First of all, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, which has got hair on it. I'm coming to the last bit of it, just squeezing it all up to the top. Whoops. Oh my gosh. There's more in there than I thought. Right. I don't think I'll be doing a Get Ready With Me tomorrow. But that's okay, because as of now, I've got videos going up. This one will be going up on the 24th of September. So, missing one video here and there really doesn't make a difference, as I don't put the videos up when I kind of film them. Like, I'll film a video and it'll go up 2 days later. Then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Glow Cherie. It's in the shade Light Glow. Except it really isn't that light. But it blends into the skin really nice. It's way too dark to use as an illuminator on top of a foundation, but underneath it's got a really nice natural glow. Right, so now we're going to go in with the Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist on my brush, if I can find it. Yep, just a couple of sprays. And then I'm going to shake this Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac even Tinted Glow Hydrator in shade 10 Ultra Fair. Feels like it's mostly air. Summer's coming out, but it feels like I'm about halfway done with it. This brush is probably going to need washing soon. Feel like it's getting a lot of foundation in it. I'll probably put it in for a wash tonight, actually. I keep saying I'm going to do my brush clean, and I just haven't as of yet. I can't get for going. There we go. I'll still put the brush in the pot. These are the brushes I'm using at the moment. I have got a lot more than that, but I'm just keeping the majority of the ones I use on the daily in here. So for concealer, I've not been using it the last couple of days, so we're going in with the Glossier Stretch Concealer in G12, which I do really like. It's Project Pan. Looks like that. So it's all about expanding the pan now. Try and hide those purple veins. But I do use a eyeshadow base as well, just because you can still see them. There we go. We'll do the brows. So I say this in every Get Ready With Me. The only thing I do with brows is brush them up and then use a brow glue. They need tinting again very, very soon. Maybe tomorrow when I'm not putting makeup on, I can take my brow tint to my mum's and do both eyebrows, because I asked her last night and she does want them doing again. So maybe I'll kind of kill two birds with one stone. Okay, now we're going in with NYX The Brow Glue. This is the only other thing I put on my brows. There we go. Then the powder that I was using, the number 7 powder, I have actually run out of. And I had this one. I've spoken about this one before. I had this one at the back of my makeup case. So it's a Sheglam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. So I think this one is supposed to be the under eye. So let's try it. I have tried it before, but I've not used it an awful amount of times. So I can't give you my honest opinion on it yet. But yeah, we're going to be using that. I think in a few days I'll be pulling Shop My Stash products out anyway. I don't really have too many more palettes to use. So yeah, we're just going to see what this powder can do. Oh, actually, I've got that powder puff, don't I? I think that's going to need to get washed as well. Now, with the powder puffs, I just put it in a little net in the washing machine and wash it that way. It does need doing that. Right, so I actually don't know which powder I'm going to be using next. It's not going to be a Project Pan powder. I don't have Project Pan powders apart from the Huda Beauty Glowish one, and I wouldn't really put that under the eyes. It's more of a finishing powder. It'll have to be some kind of either brightening powder or translucent powder. And then I'm going to close the top off, and that's a loose powder. I wouldn't normally go in with a pink powder all over the face, but I just want to see what it's like. So let me try and get a better brush. Okay, let's try this one. This is a powder brush. And I wouldn't normally go in all over the face either. I normally just do T-zone area, which if you don't know, it's up on the head like this, down, so in the nose area. But considering I've already done cheek, we'll do that. It doesn't look too bad. It's not going to be the best powder on the market. It's alright to use at the moment rather than going in my collection and getting more powders out. Contour. Okay, so we're going to be using the Sephora contour stick now. and I'm keeping this one in. I want to use it up. I'm sure those that haven't seen it, ooh, that's how much I've got left. Not much at all. Look at those earrings, aren't they pretty? I just absolutely love stars. They're from Lovisa, if you haven't watched my other videos. I put them in recently. Right, and then bronzing powder. Okay, so I'm going in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Universe, and the bronzer is called Glistening Bronze Light. So this one down here. I'm not using this for the blushes or the highlight, I don't think. We will, however, grab a brush to blend. Feel like I really want to do a warm blush. It's not like me, like an orange toned one. I think the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using pulls orange. So let's get them. Right, this is the Putty Bronzer brush, but we'll use it. I'm using the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush in the shade Bellini. It's one of the glowy ones. I've really not used it a lot. And then I think I'm going to put Papa Don't Peach over the top. That's glowy as well, though it might be a little bit too much glow. I did have one of the normal putty blushes, but I decluttered it. I didn't like it, it was too matte. I only pulled this one out. It was a choice between this one and the Maybelline Sunkissed. I'm sure I've used it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure I have. In 01 Downtown Rush. So I just decided to go with the e.l.f. Sorry, that was just an interruption by my mother. Okay, so as I said, I want to go in with the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. This is a very old blush. I think once I've used this, it's going to take me ages to use this, but once I've used this, I think this needs to come into a project. I mean, you don't get a peach one in the Hourglass blusher anyway, so I could bring them both in. But that just means I can't really choose a lot of Shop My Stash blush. I love rotating my Shop My Stash items. I don't like using the same items for too long. I don't really know why I'm project panning, but I'm project panning to get more use out of the items that I've got in my collection. Right. Okay, let's put a bit of this on. And that's it. Oh, I just love the smell of Too Faced products. I do need a brush to blend all that out. Because I don't really like looking too blush heavy. I realise some people can get away with it, but not me. I think it's because I'm so fair. Even that I think's a bit much. That's just going to have to do, I think. Again, my mother was calling me. That's the one good thing about doing longer form content. I can just kind of answer the calls that I need to. You never know if it's going to be an important phone call, do you? Sorry. Oh gosh. Family drama. Right, highlighter. I think I'm going to go in with the Project Pan ones I've got. Where are you? Because these definitely need more use. Okay, so you know what they are. Colourpop Super Shock in Lunch Money. By the time you see this, you will have already seen my update, so I can show you. So I like to put this one underneath, just because it's a cream to powder. So that's that one done. And then MAC Soft and Gentle, which is the wrong way. MAC Soft and Gentle. This has been in Project Pan, I want to say, for at least 2 years. It's baked though, it's a baked product. So it just takes longer. I mean, it's worth buying, it's worth your money. If it's taken me with consistent use 2 years to just, you know, kind of, I'd say I've got about half left because we've got rid of all of this. So I would say that's about half. It looks like a moon, doesn't it? That's no accident. Like I said, I love things like stars, sun, moon, things like that. Yeah, they're definitely my kind of bag. And whoops, that nearly dropped. Then I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Glowish in 01 Fair. And this is the Luminous Pressed Powder. And I'm not showing you the progress in this one. You can go and check out my That's Expensive Project Pan. I will leave it around here somewhere. I actually need to take a picture of this when I'm done with this video. Next month when I do the update, I can show how much further I've gotten with the powder. But anyway, that's the packaging. This could also go in the That's Expensive Project Pan if I wanted it to, but I don't think I put it in there. So it's the Dalba First Spray Serum, Hydrated and Radiant Skin. So we're going to put a little bit of this on. So we've done the eyeshadow base. You can't really see the purple veins now. They've gone. So the one I use at the moment anyway is the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer in shade 1. It's nearly all gone. You can see just how much it's flattening out. But there is no windows here. I don't think there's a lot left, guys. So then once I've done all this, let's move these brushes. Don't know why I've got all these face brushes on my desk. Now we're going in with the Revolution Pro HD Powder Contour in Fair. So just for the shade, just for the eye base. It's what I always use. If you're a regular watcher, you'll know probably what I always use. The only thing that really changes up, eye blusher. Well, blusher, bronzer. At the moment, foundation won't be changing up until I've actually used it. Eyeshadow palettes always change up though. I don't know if I could ever pan an eyeshadow palette. I have done though, so I don't know if that's strictly true in what I'm saying. I pan the size Project Pan one, which I'm going to have to use a tiny bit more before we do the update. I need to figure out when the update needs to be done, because if the update needs to be done pretty soon, I want to do at least 2 more looks with that before we kind of talk about it. So again, the beautiful, beautiful Ensley Rain Light in Your Eyes looks like that. It's a humongous palette, this. How many shades are in this thing? Well, that's a random number, 21. But I want to use this today, Radiant Soul. Like a red to orange, but the thing is with this, there's not really any eyeshadows that you can wear with it. I mean, I could basically pack this all over the lid, I guess, and then put that over the top and put a bit of this in the outer corner. I might just have to do that, because all the other shades in here are too purple leaning, too brown leaning. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go in with this brush. Feel like I'd be able to get it packed on pretty well with that. I don't do this a lot, but when I want a lot of pigmentation from indie shadows, I do tend to do it. I feel like they should have put at least 1 or 2 orange mattes in there. Just like a yellow, grungy mustard. I could have probably pulled the Costa Coral palette out, or the Baby Got Peach from Colourpop. But we'll just see how this goes. If it doesn't look nice, it doesn't look nice. I'm not really going anywhere. It's not like I'm going on a date. If I went on a date, I'd keep my makeup really neutral, I think. One time, I was on a dating app, and this guy wanted to talk to me off the dating app. He wanted to talk to me on WhatsApp. And there was a picture of me in a green eye look. And he's like, do you do your makeup like that all the time? And I said, not all the time, no. I said, it's just fun playing around with makeup. I've got a YouTube channel, and that's what I was doing on that particular day. I quite like the look. And he said, oh, I couldn't go out with someone who wears the makeup like that. And I said, who's asking you to? And that was it. That was me saying ta-ta. Ta-ta. Because I don't have time for men like that, and I'll never let a man tell me what to do again. Been there, done that. I think that's part of the reason, and I know all men aren't the same. They're not all control freaks. I think it's part of the reason why I don't date. Not only that, I feel like I don't have time to date as well. I didn't tell you the shade of that, did I? Naive Melody. Then we're going to go in with Feet on the Ground, because I do take care of my mum, you know. Whatever she needs, I'll make sure she has. Okay, so I'm going to run the colour off this, and I'm going to just blend that green out there. It's a little bit dark. You're not going to see it anyway once I put the eyeshadow, the shimmer. Right, and what other shades have we got that we can use? We can use either Girlfriend. Yeah, we can use Girlfriend is better. But I think I want to do that for the lash line. We'll see. We'll see what the shimmer comes out looking like. Sometimes I think it's going to be a certain shifty shade and it completely floors me by being something different. Now I'm going to go in with the Technique Glitter Primer. Just a smidge. You don't need much. I don't know what eyeliner to use. And I tend to like eyeliner over eyeshadow because eyeshadow always tends to get in my eye and I'm like trying to get it out. So now I'm going to go back into that Revolution powder. Right, so just this one. And blend all this out. Okay. Should be alright now to actually put this beautiful shimmer on. The thing I don't like about these though, guys, I've said it before recently, is some of them are chunky. Some of them don't look that chunky though. Some of them look hella chunky like this one. Can you see the grease all around the palette? I forgot to show it you the other day when I used it a couple of days ago. But yeah, a lot of them do look mainly chunky, which this one doesn't though. There's no chunky flakes on that. It looks a little purple leaning. I'm talking about it being orange, but it looks purple leaning. So maybe I should have used more rosier tones. Oh, please don't look a mess. But I can see orange when I'm looking at it. Yeah, it is flaky. Oh my gosh. I wish you could see this like I can see it. I'll turn the light down in a minute and we'll see if that makes a difference. Oh my gosh. I can't see any purple on the eye now. I can see like there's a green undertone, but I think that's more like this, what I've got going underneath. But then I can see like orange. I can see all different shades. Oh. This one isn't as flaky as the others I've used this week. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing another look with it. There's 2 shades I want to use tomorrow and I'll point them out to you at the end of the video. Tell me that's not stunning. Leave a heart if you think it's stunning. So now I want to go in with an inner corner. I always do kind of an inner corner highlight if I can find my brush. This Eco Tools one is a good one for that. And the orange leaning shade is part of this Lucid Shine shade here. Can you see that one's more purple? But that one's more orange. So we're going to go in to that one. That one is really, really flaky. You can see just how flaky it is on the brush. Right, so we're going to start off here. To be honest, that one just looks like it's kind of a part of this shade here. I think my favourite palette, my favourite multi-chrome palette, I think is Danessa Myricks. So I'm really looking forward to the one my mum's bought me for Christmas. I keep saying to her, I can't wait for Christmas, Mum. Makeup time. And one time she said, you can have it now. She said, but you just won't have anything for Christmas. And I'm like, no, I'll wait. I'll wait until Father Christmas delivers it. Right, that is so chunky. I put more on. Oh, the left eye, I'm ruining it. Now I'm going to have to put some more on the right. Right, that's just going to have to do. I did say though, didn't I? I'd like to go in with a liner shade. So I think I want to go in with this green here. And that one's called Girlfriend Is Better. I've got a feeling I've used that this past week, but just for the outer corner. I'm not using it for that. I'm going to use it on the lash line. Let's get some on. And I like this brush. It's from Real Techniques. I thought it was from Primark, but it's not. It's from Real Techniques. It gets so close to the lashes. If you don't feel like a shimmer is going to cut it, always pack your base on, and definitely it will. Or even if you go with like a dark brown or a black base, it's definitely going to show up. I just wanted more of an impact this time. There's a hair on this spoolie. And that's better. I think what I'm going to do next year, I've seen it been done before. Now, I normally do No Pan Left Behind. I've done that in every single palette this year anyway, but I don't title it No Pan Left Behind. But I think what I'm going to do is, rather than working on, say this one, like I said, it's got 21 shades. I have worked on it before and done it No Pan Left Behind style, but rather than doing that, by the time next year comes, by the time January, February comes, I'd hope to have at least finished the majority of my newer palettes anyway, and I can just pull out what I want when I want, because I'm not planning on getting any new palettes, especially not for Black Friday. The only ones I'm getting, well, it's just one palette, and that's off my mum, and I'm getting some makeup off my sister as well, but that can be a surprise. It's something that's been on a wish list forever. I've just never mentioned it. I don't talk about makeup wish lists. Is that something that you'd like to hear or not? I mean, it's not going to trigger me or anything. I think I'm well over the days of it being triggering. I think I might want to go in with some more of that Revolution powder. Yeah, I'm over the days of things being triggering. There's more important things in the world going on than, you know, going out and buying the next eyeshadow palette or the next blusher. I've got Christmas coming up and I've got a birthday in February, so things that I really want I can just put on kind of birthday wish lists. If I get them, great. If I don't, that's also great as well. I don't know though, I don't know if I will be getting myself the odd thing for Black Friday to put away for Christmas. I've done it every single year, so I don't know if that's something that I'm going to continue going forward, but so far I'm on the no buy. So if I don't buy another eyeshadow palette till Christmas, it will be 7 months since I purchased an eyeshadow palette, and that's just, I think it's phenomenal. For me personally, I know I did it a year last year, and in January I'll probably go on another no buy, or I might just extend it. I might just think to myself, well, you don't need anything. What is it you need? I think there's only one eyeshadow palette out there at the moment that I've been thinking, I do like you, and that's the one from Unearthly Cosmetics. I know Monolith do it, so I'll put it around here somewhere. It's £70 though, guys. I don't think I'd buy it. And then Natasha Denona is coming out with what looks like, I don't know if it's all matte, but it looks like there's a lot of mattes in it. And then there's a shimmer one to go with it. I think the matte one has got different textures to it, and that looks nice. But would I get as much use out of that as I think that I would? So again, I'll put the pictures here. I'll put the pictures there, especially the one that I'm thinking of. I think they're slightly more expensive than the normal Natasha Denona palettes, and if I was to buy that, I would get it in a sale. I wouldn't be paying full price for it anyway. So there's my thoughts on a couple of palettes that I am thinking about, but just because I'm thinking about them doesn't mean I'm going to rush out and get them. Like I said, I'm on a no-buy due to financial reasons, so I just thought I would put that out there. Right, so that's a look, guys. If you want to see it really close, HD in your face. What do I want to do now then? And on mascara, let's do the Essence one, Essence the False Lashes. Just looks like that. I'm going to try and find an autumnal lippy as well, since this is a fall look. Like I've said before, in the UK we say autumn, but since a lot of my audience doesn't come from the UK, I say fall. I don't think I need to dip it in again. Oh, there's a hair on the wands now, wonderful. Anyone else's hair just get everywhere. I feel like a lot of the time it's with curls. Oh yeah, that was it, the lash line. I've not put anything on that. I do want to do something. Let's try and find an eyeliner. I think this one will go. I've not stopped using this since I bought it. It's the Freeiner 123, the 24-hour automatic eye pencil in the shade 2. I wished it would have been more imaginative, and I don't know, I'll put a shade down at least. And it takes a while to get colour down here. It's not the most pigmented of eyeliners. Right, let's do this eye and then we can always come back to this eye. I think it goes really, really well with this outer corner here. Then go back over here. I think you just need to warm it up, and then we'll go back over here one more time too. Yeah, that looks better than normal. So I just need to remember going forward, I just need to warm it up. I don't know how much you get of this, but this is the one thing I bought for myself since my no-buy, and that was only because it was £1.50. I think the £24 to buy it full price, and I wouldn't pay that, but £1.50, I couldn't leave it there in Superdrug. I know I do a lot of kind of like grungy looks like this and 4 looks, so I had to buy it. I should have bought 2 really, but never mind. There is a lippy in one of these that I want to use. There's Rebirth, I think that's it. These Revolution ones, just because I'm not too sure of the colour. I must have thrown the other one away. I'm sure it's called Lifelong or something like that. I must have thrown it away. I bet it was too dark. This is pretty dark though as well. I think that's too dark for that eye look, to be honest. What about one of the Soph ones? The Revolution Soph. Okay, Fudge, I think it is. Syrup, sorry. Let's try syrup because I barely get any use out of that. This one could be going, it could be getting decluttered. It's not too bad, I just don't know if I want to keep it. The one that I really like is called Cake. And it looks like this. It's a perfect everyday neutral shade. It's so pretty. So we need to use these lipsticks more. And then we have this gingerbread one. This is a very much... Oh. Do you want to take this one off? Oh. Right, let's get some... I don't know what this one's going to look like with this look, but it does have like a little bit of orange peeking through, so... Oh, that actually looks nice. It's got more of a red undertone. Yeah, so this one is the W7 Gingerbread lipstick. It doesn't have a shade name to it. But yeah, this is the look today. I really, really like it. It's a great one for fall anyway, I think. Thank you so much for watching this Get Ready With Me. It means a lot. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. At the moment, I'm posting every 2 days, so if you click the notifications bell, that will tell you when I posted. And they do go up premiere first, so most of the time I do try and be in that premiere so we can have a chat just like we did in the live stream. So yeah, I would really, really love to see you over there. Share and comment. Do you have this palette, guys? If you've got this palette, let me know. Let me know what you think of it. Like I said, I mean, you can see just how chunky it is, like on the mirror, and like it's just flaky. Oh, I did tell you, didn't I? I did say to you what shades I'm going to probably use tomorrow. Oh, wow, we've got green in here. MJ, this one here. That could make another fall look, but I really want to do a neutral look. Might have to use that one. Oh. And then I'll show you the fall neutral look I was going to do. So I was going to do Glimmer in Time, this one up here. And I was going to do Endless Light. So Endless Light would have been in the inner corner. So we'll swatch that. Like that. And I'm going to have to do another 2 days with this palette. And then Glimmer in Time. Now those two shades are going to look phenomenal together. I think I'm going to have to do another 2 looks with this palette. The algorithm's going to get bored with me. I'm sorry if it bores you guys, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to. Anyway, darn you, Ensley Rain, for making such an amazing palette. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon.